I'm here at my farm today. Up at school, I had a tractor that I rebuilt the power shift on. I figured there was no better time to repaint the hood. It's getting a little faded. Most of the bad spot. The turbo was out on that tractor too, and it was just blowing exhaust and caused that to bubble up like that. I thought, did all the work to it up there, might as well give it some love on paint. I've already done some work on them. This panel was honestly beyond repairing. I still got a lot of work to do to that to make it even somewhat smooth. But we're working on the hood today. Gonna get it all sanded down and get a coat of primer. In a 2594 case tractor, there's only really three things on it that are painted red. The rest of it's painted black. So that's why I decided to paint the red parts of it. You can't really tell on the black that it's faded or scratched or anything, so I'm not going to worry about it. I really enjoy painting and learned how to paint in my college career. I painted a farm I'll show here. This trailer I painted. This is the most recent project I did. It's a little dusty, needs a little cleaning, but painted the frame rails black and the outside red. You got to just put some wood on it to get it finished up. This was the first project I painted. I took it from that to this was the finishing project after I got done painting it up at school. That's where I learned how to paint at. So I got here the tools I'm gonna use to prep this hood. Got two different air sanders. This one's brand new. I used only those pieces and I really didn't feel like I could get it working right. This one works pretty good, really good. And I got a sander attachment for my drill here and sandpaper. I'd say this is probably the most important part to this process is in the painting or sanding process. Have mask because you don't want that stuff stuck in your lung for the rest of your life, especially fiberglass. This hood is fiberglass. Headlight. Another headlight. Decals are off, lights are off. It's in a good place. I've got a sandable implement primer here, sprayed on, then I'll wet sand it off the hood before I put the Case IH paint on it. Got different size mixing cup, little one for that, and the big ones for this. Well, that's it on the prep on it. There's one more piece up at the school where this tractor is that was too flimsy to bring over. It was the hood piece. I got that patch looking a lot better. Smooth now, it just needs paint, you know. Let's clean that up, maybe a little Bondo. All the hoods roughed up and smooth.
Prep clean. And what I do is just wipe down and get the last of the dust that didn't blow off.
Well, yesterday we got the paint all sanded off for the old hood, and we're gonna get a coat of primer on it today. Because up here in the next couple days, I'm gonna put the finishing paint on it. It calls for 8 parts of this to 1 part of this. And then here's just my paint gun from the last project, was that trailer I showed. And that's why we wanted to do that. Caught all the extra stuff that was left on it and took off any sticky stuff or just stuff paint on white.
Get the last of the dust that didn't blow off. And leave anything with the paint on sticky.
Take over here to the mixing station. Unfortunately, my camera died as soon as I went to go paint, and I couldn't wait to charge it up because the paint was mixed and ready to be sprayed on. So I just sprayed on light coats, waited till it got tacky to spray another coat, and let it dry. Like, usually I don't like to paint outside because of just dust, but it really doesn't matter when you're painting primer because you'll wet sand it off like I'm doing here. I know that it's all paint's primed up on it. Down to where we're going to be wet sanding it. Let's see, so we get sandpaper here with just a little bit of water on it just to keep it on a little bit. This is the step where we get it really smooth, and this is what
will make the paint look the best on this step. I put on some rough spots that came up after I wet sanded it, just so it can be as smooth as it could when I'm gonna put the main layer of paint on. Take a look on this, equal parts right there. It's a 16. Nope. It's the paint I have on it, I know. Don't take it. Reduce it. Make it easier doing one of these cups. Go to the same equal parts. Fill it up to 2. This will be all we need. Take it. Assume that. In case you're wondering, you can paint outside like I'm doing. It needs to be above 50 degrees and needs to stay above 50. You've got a good mix on it. Well, we're going to start mixing the paint here. Got my Case IH paint here, gloss red, because it's a tractor over 1981. It's actually right when they started the gloss red, first tractor to have it. This is the last part, just holds that paint on. You want it that way, you can just do this but it just makes paint spray up and down.
I need a
Container for paint. Okay. That means we're gonna mix 8 parts of this paint to 1 part thinner, and that'll just make it so the gun sprays a little better.
Hey, you don't like saying that?
That's what I'm talking about.
I bet it looks like shit.
You feel it, Jason.
Okay, there's a
You would use a take, mix it in, keep stirring in this paint.
This is the finished product. Like I said, this 2594, everything's black besides the pieces I painted. And the grill's black, but I gotta paint them black still. So, it's not meant to look perfect, it's just supposed to spruce it up a little bit. When I started, this panel had a big hole in it. Fiberglassed over that, bondoed it. Made it look halfway decent.